guys, thanks so much for tuning in. Today's video is I kind of feel like I'm going back to my roots, right? So when I first started YouTube, it was all about fashion and hauls and come shop with me, dressing room, as well as how to tutorials on wigs and whatnot. So I feel like with this video, I'm kind of going back to that a little bit with the caveat of all of these items, these shoes that I'm going to show you guys, none of them are new because they're quite pricey, and I just want to share with you guys who are thinking about making these big ticket prices for the items that they are, if it's worth it. The first pair of shoes I'm going to share with you guys are my Chanel espadrilles. I've had them for a year and a half now, I believe, and they're in this nice corally red shade, and I have it in the double sole. Now, just so you know, the Chanel espadrilles, they come in single sole and double sole. The single sole is just as it says, it's just like from here where my nail is up, and then as you can see with the double sole, there's a double added layer of rope, I guess is what the soles are. And this is in a very soft lambskin leather. It's quite pliable, as you guys can see, and they come in different colors. They have the ones where the C's are pearls. So I've worn it in the summer, spring, and in the fall. I don't wear it in the winter, and I certainly don't wear it when it rains. And the reason for that is that I kind of got caught in the rain once, and the rain marks, once the raindrops fell on it, it took like a couple of days, if not a week or two, for the wet marks to disappear. And actually there's some areas where the wet marks are still evident, which is really annoying. So I don't recommend that you wear them in the rain. Do I recommend these shoes? Yes, they're so comfortable. They're so comfortable, hence why I wear them all the time, especially when I travel. These are, if you follow me on Instagram, which you should, you will see these shoes in like every airport picture that I snap, because I wear them more than I wear my sneakers because they're so comfortable. In terms of sizing, all right, so when I was doing my research on these, I read a lot that people were saying that they run small to size up. Now, I'm a US 9.5, 10, and for designer shoes, I typically go with a size 41, 41.5, or 42. I went and got a 42. No, the 42 is way too big. I should have just gotten a 41. I don't believe they come in half sizes. I've never seen them, so I don't recommend you size down. So what I did to keep my foot in the shoe is, like, I'm so ghetto, but I just took these from like my Nike, and they're dirty, but I just took these from my Nike sneakers, and I just put them inside of them. I mean, obviously I can go out and buy some shoe pads, but I just use what I had, and that's how I keep my foot in it. And not to mention, it makes them even more comfortable because I have that added layer of comfort. The bottom is pretty thick. As you can see, you have the double sole, and then you have this really thick layer of rubber that really adds to the comfort. And keeping with the Chanel family, Chanel flats, and to me they're the epitome of Chanel because of the cap toe, similar to the espadrilles with the CC on it, and then, you know, the little ribbon, and it's just very ballerina. Well, they're ballerina flats, and I got these in a size 41, and I've had them for 3.5 years, and I used to wear them all the time. I mean, you can see, like, from the wear and tear, I wore them all the damn time. And my pair, I don't know if you guys can see, it has like this shiny iridescent layer to it. So because of that, I wear these, like if it's raining, I'll wear them because I feel like this is like the patent layer, so then the water doesn't absorb, it just kind of glides off. And the bottom is, I guess it's wood, or what used to be wood. Like, you see this? Look at how it's like all bent down. But this is 3.5 years of wear. Shoe cobbler, and having them like reglaze it and make it look new again, because that is possible to do. Classic, you know, super universal shoe. You can't go wrong if you're going to spend any kind of money on any kind of Chanel shoes, and this will be your first pair. I highly recommend a pair of Chanel ballerina flats, vintage Chanel mules. I actually got them off Consignment And and one thing, you guys, like, if you want to purchase a pair of designer shoes or a pair of designer anything, I would recommend that you find the most reputable consignment shop in your area and then make friends with them. So I befriended the salespeople, and so what they do is they have a book and they have my name and all my contact information, as well as my sizing from shoes to clothing. Designers I tend to go for. So whenever they have some, like a pair of shoes like that comes to the store in my size, the salesperson will contact me and let me know. So this is how I was able to cop these Chanel vintage mules with the block heel, very, very, very thick. And on the bottom, you can see it says Chanel on it and my sizing. And they're not for everybody, but they're just so like classic and ladylike and demure. I wear them, I've worn them with jeans, but I like to wear them with dresses, and I like to wear them with like pleated skirts and whatnot in the spring and summertime, and also the fall. So again, another pair of designer shoes where you could wear 3 out of 4 seasons. I had forgotten to share with you guys, I have one more pair of Chanel shoes. They're of a canvas, and it has the CCs here, and it has this, like, I don't know, it reminds me of this nautical rope on the heel. And again, the cap toe, which is pointy heel obviously, but the difference between these and the other Chanel shoes is that this double C's are not on the cap. And these is how they look. And I got these in a size 41. And these were a consignment find, again, in keeping up relationships with consignments. And I love them. I think they're so different, they're so unique. And they're called espadrilles. Right here, if you can see. Next item I'm going to talk about are flats. So a lot of you guys have DM'd me asking me about my rock stud flats. I love all things rock stud. Like, I am a huge fan of Valentino. I mean, I love his shoes. And so we're going to talk about these flats right here. Now, I've had these for about maybe almost 3 years. I've had these flats. They're rubber flip-flops. The only difference is they have the gold studs on the bow, on the front of the shoe. I think they're so cute. I don't know what it is. It's just something about these rock stud flip-flops that looks so sexy on the foot. Maybe it's the metal on the foot. DM'd me once and asked me if it doesn't like slip off my foot, or if I don't slip and slide. No, because if you see on the bottom, it has like this raised floral pattern on the bottom of the shoe, and I think that definitely helps with having some kind of skid barrier so you won't slip and slide. Then it has your size, and then made in Italy. And so yeah, and then it says Valentino here on this, which escapes me the name of this. I love them so much that I ended up buying them in the tan. Like, it's that serious. Anyway, so I bought the black ones, retail value, but then again, keeping up with what I told you guys, consignment shopping. My consignment salesperson reached out to me when the tan ones came into her store. I was like, girl, I'm coming, hold them for me. Don't sell them, don't even put them out, I'm coming. Also share my Valentino rock studs. This is in the low heel, and although it's not a flat, but because it's a low, it's not a kitten heel, I would say this is probably like 2 inches or so. They're really comfortable. Now again, with the studs, there's just something about, I don't know, there's just something about the studs wrapped around the foot that makes them oh so sexy. And these shoes have been around, I want to say at least 5 years, if not more. Highly recommend them if you're looking for a shoe that is, I kind of want to say these Valentinos are a classic because they've been around so long. but I'm not sure if they would be as classic as the Chanel Ballerina flats. Like, not that kind of classic. I don't know. Maybe I just won't say they're classic. But, oh, by the way, I got these in a size 42. Now, for some reason, the 41 in the rock studs, my heel was hanging out a little bit, about 1/4 of an inch. It looks crazy. And they didn't have it in a 41 and a half. So I ended up getting it in the size 42. And they're a little big, but they're not crazy. It just has like a regular bottom. And my shoe cobbler wrote a number on it because I had to get my heels redone. And I guess they wrote on the bottom to keep with who the shoes belong to. I don't know. But in any event, it has the Valentino here and then your sizing. I love them so much, I went and got them in the white. Now, one big difference you will see is the heel. Do you see the heel? Let me tell you about these. I bought these and the heel broke. Now, this was before I discovered a reputable shoe cobbler. I just took it to some around the way shoe cobbler, and he's like, yeah, I can order the heels. It's gonna be $20. And I'm thinking to myself, $20 to order a new pair of heels and to install the heel? I go to pick up my shoes, and I look at the heel, and it looks like this. And I'm like, what kind of heel is this, sir? Why does my heel look like this? This is the heel that I thought you was going to get. Why did you put this heel? This is what I get for $20. He really fooled me. So now my white one's heel looks like this. Moral of the story, you get what you pay for in terms of service and quality of work. And so I learned my lesson and I never went back to that man. All right, so that's my haul, you guys. I don't know if you're anything like me, but I personally, before I purchase any kind of designer shoe, I always go on YouTube and like search the shoe to see how it looks, to see what the person has to say about the fit and the wear and tear. Be sure that as the consumer, I make a purchase that I thoroughly thought about. So when you think about it in the terms of cost per wear, that it will actually be worth your money. So thanks so much for watching. Let me know if you have any questions below, and I'll catch y'all on the next video. And also let me know which shoe is your favorite. Later, y'all.